next major NFT project yet to be launched. I'm Philip Kalinko. Next to me is Morland Mount, and together we bring you the NFT show.
How's
More-
everyone?
Another Monday,
Another Monday and more exciting projects.
that's for sure.
There's always something going on, something new. Whether it's
For sure.
coming up in the next couple days or coming up in the very near future, we like to bring them to you early and as often as we can. So
Yeah, and lots of big news happening around Yuga Labs. They've said that their land sale's coming up next month. They released a trailer video that got all characters that were in the video pumping. We had a Cryptoad in there that went all the way to 4.5 Ethereum. Obviously, Meebits and CryptoPunks were there, and you had a Cool Cat in there.
cool
So
cats. Yeah.
lots of stuff going on there. Really, really exciting times. Thank God for Yuga Labs. I mean, because there was nothing happening
Yeah.
until then.
They caused a bull run just by releasing
Single-handedly,
a video. Just by
for
releasing one
sure.
video, they single-handedly started a bull run.
100%. So I wanted to bring this to you. It's very, very early. Will be released in spring of 2022, a 9,999 collection. I highly suggest following these guys and putting on bell notifications because there's no Discord yet. There's no website, but and you can see I'm bringing this to you really early. There's 8,000 followers, so really is quite early. But there's one main reason that I'm really excited about this project, and that is that this artist, Stphen Bliss, he is a former Rockstar Games employee and also was the artist or one of the artists on Grand Theft Auto. And I've done my due diligence. I've checked it out properly, and it's all 100% legit, 100% above board. And I mean, first of all, I think it's quite interesting that we're seeing that these big gaming companies are losing their artists to the NFT space because from his perspective, I would imagine that he feels that there's more opportunity in the NFT space. But first, I just want to show you the art because it's really different, which I always like, and it's really, really incredible. You're basically going to have there's like a whole lure story behind it. You're going to have 5 different gangs, for want of a better word, or factions in it. We so here are the 5 different factions that you're going to have. And the thing about this is that I'm guessing just from looking, and while I'm talking, I want to scroll down with you. I'm guessing that there's going to be some sort of art, comic book side of things, possible because of his gaming experience that there might be a game side in the future of the roadmap, but I'm completely speculating because I don't know for sure. But just like this picture here, it gives me very much comic book vibes, very, very much. And we do know that projects do comic books. I mean, look how cool this is. Very like a chick Joker. I
Mhm.
mean, just the lipstick there, and so yeah, I mean, it's really, really early, no mint date, no mint price, but something that I do want you guys to have on your radar. And if you get an opportunity to get in and get whitelist, I think this is going to blow up. I really do, because of all the artists, we really seldom see someone of this caliber. And yeah, so I'm excited, looking forward to it, and can't wait to bring you guys a bit more once we know a bit more on it.
Yeah, it looks really exciting. Yeah, looking forward to finding out more about it. I like the involvement with the Rockstar artist. Everyone knows if you've played GTA, you know that art style, and it's really popular. So it should do well. So next one we've got is the Tripsters, or just Tripsters. So this is a project being brought to you by some holders of Bored Apes. And the way they're integrating the Bored Ape Yacht Club into the project is actually really unique. and it's actually bringing a new utility for future projects as well. Bored Ape Yacht Club is just the first one that they're going to be working with, but the potential for what's coming is really interesting. So what exactly are the Tripsters? They are 9,000 mushrooms, or yes, 9,000 psychedelic mushrooms and 1,000 toads that when you mint them, you actually mint them with a baggie. So this baggie has the ability to send your other NFTs on a trip. And at first, it's only Bored Ape Yacht Clubs that going to be compatible with this. But the idea is to get more and more projects in on this technology and giving that utility to the holders. So when you actually do the trip, your Bored Ape would end up looking something like this. So there's your baggie, and then you would mutate or send your Bored Ape on a trip, and that gives you a brand new NFT. So that's something that hasn't really been created in the space. There's a few projects that do that where they'll wrap your NFT in a different clothing or something, but this one is claiming to be the first one to mint 2-in-1, because you mint your Tripster and you mint your baggie, and then that baggie is then usable to create a third NFT. So really interesting mechanic, and the fact that they want to bring other projects along, just great for the space. So really cool. I like the 3D artwork to begin with. And then just that you're able to, I don't have a Bored Ape, but eventually the plan would be for somebody that's involved with this, that they could sell their baggie to a Bored Ape holder, right? There's that option as well. So lots of different ways that you could play this as a holder. So they are going to be giving away 4 Bored Apes. That's part of their roadmap, is giving away 4 different Bored Apes. And speaking of the roadmap, here it is. So there'll be the mint of the Tripsters. They will airdrop the 4 Bored Apes. The Bored Ape Yacht Club mushroom airdrop, that is to mutate your Bored Ape. They'll also be doing one with the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, and there's a play to earn game in the works as well later down the line. And then the team, so all the co-founders and the creative director, they're all holders of Bored Apes. And then you've got your chief technician officer, head of comms, chief strategy officer. So they have a fairly robust team, seven people. They're not doxed yet. If you go to their Twitter account, you can see that the full docs is coming soon. And they have quite a following. They've got 56,000 followers right now on Twitter. Having that Bored Ape connection is definitely a bonus for that. They get a decent amount of interaction. See, they're promoting through other exciting projects that are coming up. So I can't get you in the Discord right now. I'm not in. It's a locked private Discord, but follow their socials, stay up to date with what's going on with them, and you might get an opportunity to get into that Discord. And when more information is launched, that's usually where you find it, right? So no mint date, no mint price as of yet, but stay tuned for sure. This one's going to, even if you don't own a Bored Ape, right, the potential here I think is really great because of potential Bored Ape holders wanting that baggie to trip their Bored Ape, or the future utility with this NFT, right? They have a planned play to earn, and hopefully more to come. So
I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the RTKFT pricing, this Gucci launch that they did, where same sort of thing. Okay, there's no baggy or there's no third NFT,
Yeah.
but where you use it to make your existing Bored Ape have Gucci attire.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how that does for this team, because obviously Gucci is a massive, massive name in general. And if Gucci can't pull it off, I don't know that they can.
Yeah.
So far, the Bored Ape price, they're unrevealed, but the Bored Ape price of the RTKFTs are about 2 Ethereum. And that's the best that you're going to get. The mutants are about 1 point something, and then there was other projects that aren't so high. But when they get revealed, is it going to drop or is it going to increase? It's going to be interesting to see. And the other thing it reminds me of is the bats, Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah.
crypto bats, where you could bite your one.
Mutate.
Yeah, so I mean, it's interesting. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, I am watching that RTKFT one quite
But
intensely at the
the
moment.
Gucci
The
one, right?
Gucci, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Gucci and yeah.
All right, so I'm going to bring you Isekai Meta. All right, now this one over here, I just want to show you some of the art, then I want to show you a trailer. So it is a type of anime, but it's the first Ghibli anime style. So that's a specific style of anime, which is very, very massive in Asia. And we haven't to date seen a Ghibli anime project. The art to me looks very, very clean. It really does. And, this is something that is, in my opinion, going to really stand up there with Karafuru. I hesitate to say Azuki, but it really is the first of its type of this type of anime that is so big. We haven't seen anything like this in the space so far. We've seen lots of anime, but we haven't seen the Ghibli anime. It looks really good. They're already working on a film and an anime series already. They've started already. And it's like the emotion of the characters, of each character, you can see is quite unique. But I'm sure you've seen this type of artwork in different spaces, but not in the NFT space. And yeah, because of that, I'm quite excited. It's a very experienced team. Their tech team is very, very experienced. And the founder is passionate about tech and anime. I think this could end up being a blue chip project, not financial advice. And just to make it very clear, we're not being paid for this. We're not being endorsed. This is my own opinions. So yeah, I mean, definitely one that I'm watching. I want to show you this trailer because, since they're doing a series, I do think that it's important for you to see this. There won't be sound for copyright reasons, but I'll just play it and let you watch it.
Just having a trailer already, gets people excited. People love to see these things.
Where's the trailer? Is it just
this is maybe it's just the animation for the
leaves?
Yeah.
The one I wanted to show you had some characters in it. Let me see if I can find it over here. Sorry. But still look while I'm scrolling down. So at the moment, there's not much info. We don't know much about the roadmap. We know nothing about supply or mint price, no website, no Discord. So like the other two tonight,
there you go.
that was just the GIF. Like the other two tonight, it's really early on this one. I'll try to find it and maybe bring it to you during the show. So, okay, sorry. They are saying here that the Discord is officially live, but it's private, okay? So again, with projects like this, it's worth following and putting on bell notifications. You can see how early we are. It was only this account was only launched in February 2022. Already got 24,600 followers. And yeah, I definitely think that you're going to see this being very, very big in the space. Obviously, anything can happen as far as like the launch could go to hell. I mean, like anything that can affect a project. But as far as the team and the fact that it's a new artwork style in an already very popular genre, gets me quite excited. And we even saw recently, it's not like the anime has completely died. We saw Muri Bauhaus that we actually spoke about last week go all the way to a 1.2 ETH floor from half an ETH once it was revealed. And just on that side, any project that I've ever seen that has done that, gone up on reveal, has ended up over the next couple of weeks after that going multiples higher. So Muri Bauhaus, in my opinion, is a bit of alpha at the moment. I mean, it's not like no one knows about it, but I do think it's very, very bullish for projects to, on reveal, while it's revealing, to 2x, which is really, really cool. So yeah, the anime meta is very much alive and well, and this is a new type of that meta that we haven't seen before by an amazing team. So one that I think you should be watching really, really carefully.
Yeah, it's really cool art style. I know exactly like that style. I didn't know there was a specific name for it though. That's interesting. But I like it, and you're right. I don't think anime NFTs are going anywhere. They're here to stay for sure. So next one is a really interesting NFT collection. It's another staking game, an on-chain staking game similar to Wolf Game or Looks Lab 420 game, or any of those passive staking income games. But this one has a bit of a twist, and I'll get right into it. So the project is called Meta and Magic. It's 100% on-chain NFT game, and the goal is to stake your NFT and earn a token from that, just like any other staking game. But this one creates an element of strategy in terms of how you build your NFT. So to explain that a little bit more, basically there's hero NFTs. Each hero has base stats. Those base stats then allow for an attack or health points, or just like how anything in a video game would work, right? Your character in a video game. You then build out with further NFTs, using weapons, armor, all of these elements that you can use to build out a stronger fighter. Your fighter then goes up against a boss. Every week there's a new boss, and that is how you earn your staking rewards. If you defeat the boss, you earn X number of tokens. If you lose, you don't earn any, or you earn less. So it breaks it all down here. They have all these linked on their Twitter account. They don't have a website yet, but you can find all of the information on how the game actually works and is broken down through all these links on their Twitter. But it's a very interesting way of approaching a staking game. Not only are you having to have some strategy behind it, you're actually fighting bosses, which I think is really cool. So each week, a new boss will appear, and you will have ahead of time the knowledge of what that boss's abilities are, and what its strengths and what its weaknesses are. So you have a week to build your fighter based off their attributes. Whether you have multiple heroes, multiple fighters, you could choose through which one you want to send to fight that boss, and you can actually give it more power-ups by giving it the tools and the weapons, the armor that it needs to be more powerful and defeat that boss. Once you're happy with that the way that NFT is going to battle, you stake it. It's staked and locked up for the week, and if you're able to defeat the boss, then you earn your tokens. Personally, I think it's really, really genius. It adds a whole brand new element to staking games that we haven't seen before. So people that are into that staking game meta and passively farming tokens through NFT games like this, it intrigues them, but it also would intrigue your typical gamer, right? Or strategy gamer. So there's a lot to it when it comes down to creating a full ecosystem that's usable by everyone, right? You're not just buying your NFT and clicking stake and that's it. You have to be actually involved in the community. What boss is coming up this week? What elements or weapons do I need to defeat that boss? Maybe I don't have those elements or those tools, so I need to go out to the marketplace and buy some, right? So it creates a drive for people to be buying and trading their NFTs, more so than just flipping and earning ETH. I really like this idea, guys. It would be in your best interest to go follow them on Twitter right now. No Discord yet, but like I said, they have links to explain how everything works, and how the game will be structured, and the whole minting process as well. Early days, there's only less than 4,000 followers, so definitely time to get in on it. The team, I don't know if they're fully doxed. They are listed on, like they are, you can find them on Twitter, but I don't necessarily know who they are. But if they're running a good on-chain NFT, they better be a good dev team. So I can't tell you too much about that right now, but just do your own research, guys, and wanted to bring this one to you.
Cool. I like that we're bringing all of these so early, because it gives people the opportunity, if it does resonate with them, to follow them and follow the projects and to try get in early so that they can get whitelist and get into those discords when they're open. And the same is true for FigureGot. It's bringing it to you very early, and no Discord yet, no website yet, but quite a lot of information on this one. I think let me start by just showing you the trailer, and this time it's the right trailer. Again, no sound, unfortunately. But what I'll do then is, while it's playing, I'll just tell you a little bit about this. So, the art for me, and we'll show you a bit more of it, but you can see it in the trailer, has got a very big sort of antonym vibe, and Animo. I don't know if you remember that project Animo, but also that type of vibe, which is really cool. It's sort of minimalistic, which makes it easy to consume the art, and it really targets quite a large base of people. The trailer that you're watching is incredibly well done. Almost reminds me of a Toy Story. I mean, the quality is just absolutely incredible. When they're fixing Woody, it reminds me a lot of that. I think they've said that you're going to build, like the trailer, you're going to build it in 4 stages, your NFT, and each stage you'll be able to choose different parts. Let's just say, for example, the arms or the head or the body or whatever it may be. I don't know what the four are, but if we just look at their Twitter account here, so a small following. Again, it is early. They have just recently, about an hour ago, put an update about their Discord, which I've read, and they're basically saying that they want to do it properly. They've hired really good mods. Mods are very important. Security is very important, and they're almost ready to open the Discord to the public, but they're taking their time. And I'm a big fan of projects taking their time and doing it properly from the beginning. opposed to rushing into it. Next second, the Discord gets hacked and they have to start all over again and everything's delayed a week. This, for me, is how I advise projects to do their Discord, is to do it properly from the beginning, get the right people in, make sure security is proper. All the mods have got, two-factor security enabled, don't accept DMs, and on know the security risks and so on. So this team is doing that. They are taking their time. They are doing it slowly, and that's always a bullish sign for me. Also, I've noticed these rug pull projects, and we are going to be talking about that. That's the theme tomorrow is rug pulls. They tend to rush a lot. They want to get it out. The longer they're around before mint, the more chance that something's discovered, and they just rush it. So this is the complete opposite. And then I'm going to show you the team, because the team is really, really, really notable. I just first want to show you this art again. It's just really, really cool. That's quite funny. Look, he's on a stick. And it's being done by the bot. I mean, it's so cool. It's really intriguing and really cool. And if this is the quality of the teasers, I'm really, really excited and looking forward to the quality. He's cool. The quality of the art and the quality of the Discord and the quality of the community and the quality of everything they do. Because so far, and I've been watching this for about 2 or 3 weeks, so far they are doing everything like top shelf. Just want to show you this also. That was before the main teaser. I mean, there's just so much, guys. So I would suggest that you get onto their Twitter just to have a look at what I'm busy showing you. But let's just jump into the team very quickly, okay? So we've got Jessie Wiseman as the artist. Now, the interesting thing about Jess is that she did animations for a lot of big stuff like Doja Cat, Jack Harlow, Little Baby, Megan Trainor. She's really, really quite established and esteemed artist, a very established and esteemed artist. She also did it for Billionaire Boys Club, Reeboks, and here you can see everyone else, MTV Emma, everyone else I've covered. She's from the UK and she's very well known in the space. I'll just show you a little bit of her other art just so that, and it's very diverse, the things that she's busy with, but a very, very talented and well-respected artist, which you always want to see. But it doesn't stop there. So this is definitely not just an art project. Then you've also got Winnie.eth. Now, Winnie is interesting because she's married to Toby Lasso, who's big in the space, and she's always very in tune with NFTs. So she worked early actually on Dar de Sales, which is recently launched. And it's a great, I'm going to put notifications on because I don't have it on. I do follow her. It's a great account to follow because she often drops alpha, just as a side point. She often drops alpha and she is spot on. She really, really knows the space and understands it. So to see her involvement in this project is a very, very bullish sign. And then you've got Ali here. Now, he's also notable. I mean, first of all, he says he's an aspiring influencer. I think that's incorrect. I think he's an influencer. He's been here for a long time in the space and very deeply involved in Cool Cats. So you've got here like a star-studded team. You really do, with a unique concept, with unique artwork. And I'm super bullish on this one. They do have linked on their Twitter, because Twitter at the moment is the only form of communication. They do have linked on their Twitter this Medium article, which I really suggest that you give a bit of a read, because again, like everything else, it's just been put together thoughtfully and properly and planned well. And, everything for me so far is just tick, 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 tick. It really is. So, yeah, guys, keep an eye on this. Discord opening very soon, they've said. They haven't given a date, but very soon means in the next couple of days to me. So follow, put bell notifications on, and look more into this project, because I think this is going to be very, very big.
I like the art. It's cool. The different geometric shapes and the textures, and I like the figures. Really cool. Lends
Yeah.
itself well to a potential, toy or figurine or what a
And
physical
collabs.
collectible. Yeah, oh,
And
for sure.
collabs where they
Collabs
could, like,
and
that suit could be a Pierre Cardin suit or whatever. I mean, a Hugo
yeah.
Boss suit, or could be anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely allows them. And I always like, and you know me well, Moreland. I always like stuff that stands out as a PFP also, and is not similar to other stuff out there. And this
Mhm.
definitely has that going for it. They've taken their own approach. Nothing is copied. Nothing like that. So really good, really great one, and one that I'm very excited about.
Another one that we should be excited about is called Frenzies. Uh, they are trying to do something really ambitious here. So it's very unique 3D artwork made by a notable artist. So Friends with You is the name of the artist. We'll take you through their site in a second, but this is their creation. So what exactly are frenzies? They're a community for kindness created by world-renowned contemporary artist Friends with You. Friends with You have developed a unique character builder loaded with hundreds of pre-designed 3D assets, and that's where this gets really ambitious. Those pre-designed 3D assets are going to be chosen by you when you mint. So you get to build your NFT. You get to choose from their massive collection of attributes to create your frenzy. And they want it. The reason they're doing that is because they want it to be yours. They want this Web3 companion to be with you wherever you go. And that's kind of the future of what the project is everything Web3. It's a Web3 community. So they say through tokenomics, the Frenzies ecosystem will be powered by love, good vibes, and friendship. We invite you to join us on this journey as we build a better world where generosity, care, and altruism are rewarded. So it's a community driven project, but the fact that they're creating this really unique minting process is something, in my opinion, that's revolutionary for NFTs. Haven't seen anyone do that yet. So they have already auctioned off their first one of one at the Christie's auction, and that piece went for $425,000. So they received an NFT, and they also received a physical uh, sculpture of this. And owning that one of one frenzy is actually going to allow them to be a part of future utilities in this ecosystem. So we'll talk a bit more about minting and everything, but it is going to be quite difficult to get your hands on these uh, because of the larger price tag and because of this high demand for these pieces. So a little bit more about the project. I was talking about bringing this companion with you. What does that mean? You got the picture in your pocket and you pull it out. No, this is actually AI that they're creating. So they're creating a full AI and so artificial intelligence and AR, which is augmented reality, friend that you would be able to pull out on your phone, just like the video showing, and your little guy that you created, that you took the time in and created, is there right on your desk, just hanging out. So I think that's really cool, and the possibilities here for you, anyone, right, as a content creator or just as a regular person to do cool things with this avatar, I think is really appealing. So there's 10,000 of these things. They've already auctioned off the one of one. Uh, they're going to hold another Christie's auction on OpenSea starting the 26th. So in 5 days. And it's going to run until next Monday. So the 26th of March to the 28th of March. there will be an auction held on OpenSea for 9 different frenzies. So those 9 are going to be auctioned off at across that time period. If you win one of these 9 frenzies, you will then have the opportunity to mint them on these dates. So I spoke about how it's going to be tough to get a mint for this. So those 9 people that hold one of the auctioned off pieces will get to mint theirs at a specific time on a specific date to create their custom NFT. After that, there's going to be a community partnership with Ghost Cloud Friends, and 64 holders of Ghost Cloud Friends will mint their NFTs at 0.1 ETH. So they're getting a really good discount on this. And then the public, which is going to be April 2nd at 12 p.m. EST, is a Dutch auction style. So not my favorite, but depending on how the community is, you might see it get down to more reasonable prices. So it's starting at 3.33 ETH and will work its way down to 0.1 ETH. So, I mean, Dutch auctions aren't ideal. You have to sit and kind of watch and hope that there's not some huge whales jumping in to try and mint. But it definitely is an opportunity for the community to dictate that price. So that's how you would end up being able to mint these. I know there's a lot of dates, a lot of times here. Take the time to go onto their website and look through this, just so you know if you are interested. If you do want to partake in this auction, I don't know what your bags are like, but you could jump in on the auction on March 26th. So go to their website, check that out. But in terms of the art, I really like it. It's this really cute 3D stuff. Again, lends well to the physical art side of things, and just the fact that they're developing this truly fully customized NFT. It's not just random. It's you building your virtual friend to take along with you. So their goal, like I said, was to have a strong community, and that was always the goal of their creator, Friends with You. This is their website. They've been involved in a ton of different art exhibits. This is Art Basel in Miami, 2021. So they are well known and well respected in the art scene, and now they're finally dipping their toes into NFTs. So definitely one that I'm excited for. I probably will watch that Dutch auction and see where things are at. Got tons of hype, guys. Like their Twitter right now, we're at just under 25,000 or 20,000 followers. But in terms of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very renowned group, right? Friends with You. They already sold a piece for $500,000, right? So that's where the hype is coming from. It may not have the 50 to 100,000 followers on Twitter or the massive Discord, but it has hype when it comes to the art space, right? Christie's auction, everyone in the art space knows Christie's auction. So the fact that one of these went for $500,000 just tells me that people that know art want to get involved with this, and the potential for those 10,000 NFTs is pretty huge. That's the hype that I'm talking about, right?
That's interesting. Invisible Friends did that auction of the one of one just before their whitelist sale, and that held them in really good stead. They didn't do a Dutch auction. I think 3.333 is expensive, very expensive. But a Dutch auction is there to gauge what people are willing to pay. And so that could go down, and I imagine it will. I highly doubt that there's going to be 10,000 people
paying
clicking the buy button at 3.333 ETH.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to watch. I'm interested to see what people end up buying for.
And
what the floor
interested
price is.
to see how the mint goes, right? Like
Mm.
with 10,000, well, not fully, I guess 8,000 people on public launch, all using your website trying to customize their NFT, right? Like that's got to take a lot of back end coding. Like
Processing.
I don't know, but like just to mint a random one takes a lot of coding. So to have the ability to be minting, and I wonder if attributes will disappear, right? If there's more rare attributes when you're minting, right? Like if I
There was
want a
that one. There
specific,
was that one recently where you could do it, Renegao, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it wasn't exactly the same because you did it after the mint, and then you went in before reveal. So they might do it like that. It might not be at mint stage, right? So you mint like normal, you get like a placeholder like you normally do, and then between then and reveal, you'll go in and build it so that you don't have 8,000 people doing it all at the same time, right?
from my understanding though, from what I'm reading, it sounds like you just build it when you pay, like click mint. But
Wow.
I don't know. I don't. It's
Gonna be
pretty
interesting.
crazy. It will be
Yeah.
interesting for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm excited to see what happens with this one. Yeah, I mean, I always like to watch these. I won't be partaking in any form. But yeah,
What if the Dutch auction got to like, 0.2 or
yeah,
point
then I
three?
would.
You would,
Point
yeah,
two, point three is where it should be.
yeah,
I'm not going to sit there for 24 hours waiting for it to
yeah.
get there,
Watching,
is
yeah,
the problem. But yeah, look, I think that there's a lot of positives there. But for me, the collection size is a concern, especially looking at the Twitter following, and it's happening soon. And the mint price is a huge concern. And yeah, if it loses that initial excitement while everyone's waiting for it to tick down from 3.333 to whatever, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. That's all I
yeah,
can say. It's going to be interesting. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, artwork looks cool. I wish it was just a normal sale at 0.33 because then I would be interested, and all over it. But yeah, very interesting. Tomorrow we're going to be taking you through the red flags to look out for when you are buying into a project or minting a project or anything to that effect, in quite a lot of detail. That's going to be the show. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing our Gaming Wednesdays, and taking you through some NFT games. Thursday, we're going to be doing post-drop analysis and on really big projects. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing our Freestyle Friday. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It's if you want to check when our shows are on, it's always 3:30 Eastern Central Time. But if you've got the bell notification on, it will remind you beforehand, which is always nice. If you haven't already come into our Discord, you can find our Discord link on our official YouTube page, and you'll see there we do lots of giveaways and give alpha and security announcements, all at no charge. But from my side, thank you very much for joining us. Remember to be kind to one another. Morland.
yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Listening to us talk about JPEGs every day. So it's very humbling, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Again, hit that like, hit the subscribe, share the content with your friends, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Thank you, guys. Ciao.